Hey guys, welcome back to the world of computer aided designing with CATIA. So in today's session we will discuss about this 3D sketch. So before going to draw, let us analyze the diagram first. So this is a pipe. So for this one end of the pipe is a circular wall and another one is an wall. So we need to draw this diagram. So how to study this? First of all, I am going to draw this circle having outer diameter is 78. So try to match exact dimensions on this diagram. So this outer diameter is 78. So let's find here where the 78 of outer diameter. So this is the 78. So this diagram is the pad length. You can find it from here. So this 8. 8 is the pad length. So this is the circular part. And the other end of the pipe is this is the other end. So for that the length and dimensions and diameters of this one we can visible here. So let's start design. Before that, let me open file, go to new, and you can search for a part. And here you can select any one of the plane and you can go to the sketch. Yes, so first of all I am going to draw a circle. One circle and one more circle I am going to draw. Let me explain. So outer diameter is 78 and let's see the inner diameter of that circle. And the inner diameter is not 40, the inner diameter is 26. Why it's not 40 means the 40 diameter is the pipe's diameter, so it can clearly visible here. This is outer diameter of the pipe is 40, so the circle's inner hole is diameter having 26, so this matches exactly here. So the diameter is 26. That's it. Now you can exit and you can give pad, give OK, having a pad length of 8. So I am using mirror extend, otherwise directly you can give 8. If you want to give mirror extend, you can give mirror, no problem. Then give OK. Yes. Now the base circle has been drawn, and the next thing is we need to draw a pipe. So generally I have explained previously the basic commands in 3D design, how to draw a rip command. So this plays a key role in this diagram. So before that we need to select one line and one plane and one profile. So let me draw this. Now I am going to select this plane. Why I am selecting this plane means I want the sketch in this like this only. So select that plane and go to sketch. There you can get the clear cut image like this. From the bottom you can draw lines. And then horizontal line. That's it. And we don't want the last line. And press escape. You can get out of the command. And check the dimensions. So the total length, so the horizontal length is 88 from the ground. And let me give the dimensions. From horizontal to this, the total distance is 88. Yes, this is the total length of the pipe. So here one bend is there. We can use a corner command. And I don't know how the radius, how much of radius is this. Let me see here. So the radius of 35. That's it. So the pipe profile has been completed, but I didn't draw that what type of profile is it is, whether it is a circle or rectangle or a square. So for that, go exit and select one plane. So that is how the profile will be perpendicular to this line. So we need to keep the design like this. Now select that plane. The sketch will become exactly like this. And here you can select whatever the profile you want. So I want a circular pipe. So I can select a circle. And I need to select one more circle. And let me explain why I am selecting two circles. So first one I am going to select inner diameter here, and the second one is outer diameter. So let me check the dimensions here. the inner diameter is 26 and the outer diameter is 40. So let me draw. So the outer diameter is 40, yes, and the next inner diameter is 26. That's it. We can exit. Now we can use the rib command properly here. Let me explain clearly. You can select the rib command first, and here profile. What type of profile you are going to draw? So I am going to extract the circular profile. Let me select the circulars, and center curve is, this is the center curve. That's it. Exactly, I got that pipe. Then you can give preview. You can clearly visible pipe here. At the end of the pipe, we have one more diagram here. Let me see. And if you observe clearly here, three circles are up here. So the first circle having a diameter of 12, and the next one is diameter 30. So like that, I need to draw two more circles on the other side. Let me draw this. So the outer diameter is 30 and the inner diameter is 12. Outer diameter is 30 and the inner one is 12. And let me mark the dimensions. And now let me draw the middle circles having outer diameter is 70, inner diameter is 40. Actually it's not 40, it is 26. Let me draw this and draw one circle having outer diameter 76. Yes, that's it. Now yes, I forgot to draw. We need to draw one more circle here. It has a diameter of 26. Now what the point is, this circle exactly coincides this circle. So for that we need to give coeccentricity. How we can give coeccentricity means, let me select the two profiles. Now we can go for the constraint dialog box and give coeccentricity. So automatically it will coincide with each other. Now the next thing is, the outer diameter having 70 must be tangent to this outer circle having a diameter of 30. Yes, for that we have a direct command by tangent line. So go to line commands, you can select this line by tangent line and select the two curves. And before that, let me mirror these two circles. So for that I need a reference line. So I am going to select one reference line. I am going to draw one reference line. That reference line must be in the center. So let me keep it in center. Now select the two circles. You can mirror it with respect to the reference line. You can get the opposite side also. Now repeat the same thing using by tangent line. You can draw the lines, and for other side also. Now you can get the erase option, trim option, erase or trim, whatever you want. Now erase the unwanted things. Now that's it. And let me check this whether it is correct or not. Let me check. And yes, but we didn't give the distance, how much distance is this center point to this one. So the distance between this center to this center is 29. It's exactly shown here in the diagram. So let me mark the dimensions. It's about 29. So now we have completed the other end of the pipe 2. So now we can exit the workbench and we can give the pad. How much it is? So let me see here. It is of 11. Give enter. Yes, 11 has come exactly. And one more thing we have left here, the holes in this area. Let me select this profile and go to the sketch. Let me see the diameter of the hole. The diameter is 10. How many holes are there total? 4 holes. And let me draw only one circle having a diameter of 10. Now I need to rotate this circle into 4 parts. Let's see how it works using rotate command, and then select the center point. That's it. Now you can exit the workbench and you can select pocket. So up to next is the correct one. Then give OK. That's it. So now we have completed this sketch shown in this diagram. And thanks for watching everyone. We will meet in the next session. Bye bye.